Hey guys, welcome to CheatSheetPros.com. Today is February 16th, the last day of the NBA games before the All-Star break, which I don't mind. It's a little icy in Kansas City, some precipitation, might get a little snow today, so I'm working from home and had some time to go back and dig up the Prizepicks sheet and had a really big day yesterday. So typically, we have some days that are really good, some days that completely miss, so I like to show you the different ways to look at it and some of the results. As always, we got the results over here in this tab. We got it if it was over or under in this tab, and we are going to look at the Fantasy Pro projections, Roto projections, hit rates, last 7-day average, and the cheat sheet line. So let's see how we did. This is for yesterday on February 15th, 2023. So looking at the cheat lines, we're going to sort this by the gap column from high to low and take a look at it. And you can see really big day up here, 21 and 4 over the top 25 plays all went over. So that was phenomenal to see. Going over here to the confidence percentage, which is really close to the cheat line. Typically, if one does good, the other is going to do good. So either one, if you want to use to dig up some plays, is good. And you can see here over the top rated plays, it went 21 and 7. So a really good hit rate. So the cheat line was really good yesterday. I was glad to see it. I actually got some wins. I had a 6-leg card that got 4.5 of them. One of them barely missed, but it was a lot of fun. Anyways, looking at the projections, Fantasy Pros, it started off hot. They've started to kind of falter a little bit. You can see here they were just under 50% on their top plays. Looking at Fantasy Pro unders, they were much better. You can see here, I'm not going to add these up, but about 60-65% of the unders hit. The Roto projections, which actually have been doing really well, surprisingly. I'm not a projection guy. I don't look at them, but a lot of people do, so we've got them in here. So they did decent on the overs, I think. See, I didn't write it down here. Probably 50-55%, I think. Oh, no, I did write it down here. 15 and 12. So a little better than 50%. So not bad, but not great. But look at these unders. I typically don't look at the projected unders, so I wanted to sort this low to high. And this freaking thing just absolutely annihilated the unders yesterday. And it went... Oh, where'd I go? Oh, I lost it. Anyway, well, here, I can find it. I did a little promo banner on the unders. And here, yeah, so 29 and 2. That is just absolutely insane. So I wanted to make a screenshot of this and kind of post it to show people some of the highlights of the sheet, and I'll show it in there. So 29 and 2 on these top plays was absolutely phenomenal. I could not believe that. So yeah, the Roto unders absolutely smashed yesterday. Let's look at some of the hit rates. Typically, if the cheat line does good, then some of the hit rates are going to miss. So last 10 hit rates, which is usually pretty good, did not do as well yesterday. So while I show you the good things and the highlights, I'm going to show you some misses and some things that are bad or did not go as planned, because I want you to see the full thing. I'm not trying to hide anything. I'm putting all these stats and data statistics out there for you guys to use and play with. And if you see something, I'm going to add some stuff over the All-Star break. I don't know exactly what yet, but I am working on some stuff in the background. Last 10 hit rate unders. The top ones, they all went over, and then it had a streak of unders here, so not as great as we typically see on the hit rates. Typically, Prizepicks is usually really good about adjusting their lines, so these hit streaks that were up top, you can see a bunch of them went under, but if you dig into this, you can see like one player, well here, one player had 5 lines, take out Derek White, but Allen, so he accounted for 5 of the unders, so kind of keep that in mind when you're looking at it. But again, overall for the cheat line, the confidence line, and then the Roto projections, especially unders, had a really good day. You can see we've got them. And again, just a quick tip, which I put up here because I get so many questions. I made a video to go over this, but there's no right or wrong way. I have people that will sign up and say, send me a screenshot of the plays. Well, typically on a normal 8 to 10 game slate, there's over 500 Prizepick lines that are scraped and pulled in here. When we do the update at 4:30 before lock. So it just depends on how you look at the sheet. And that's the biggest thing I want to stress is I look at last 10 hit rates. I'll glance at the Roto projections, but I don't go by them. I love the last 7-day average so we can see who's hot, who's cold. And then I look at my confidence percentage and my cheat line, because those are things that I came up with that I use a lot. So yesterday, the cheat line was really good. The confidence was really good. The Roto overs were 15 and 12. The Roto unders were 29 and 2. And then the last 10 hit rates, it was only about 40%. And I don't think we looked at the last 7-day average difference. So let's look at those. Oh yeah, it did really well as well. So you can see here, I did write it down. So 17 and 4 over these top plays, but you can look here. Just find a column that you like and then sort it, and then look at these top 20 plays and start digging through there and find the ones that you like. A quick tip for you, if you find a cheat gap here and there's 2 plays that you like, let me find an example. Let's say Bojan. All right, so say you're looking at him. You know he's going to be one of the top scorers for the team. He's a player that you want some action on. Look for and if there's 3 and they're all leaning towards the over, look at the one that has the highest cheat line difference. So this is typically going to be the one that gives you the majority of the gap. Or go back and look at game logs. There were some plays I noticed yesterday where the line might have been 29.5, and then his game log was like 30, 31, 29, 31, 30. So he's just teetering right around that. There's no gap there. So I'm looking for lines that might be like 22.5, and then he's putting up 30, 32, 28, so something to give you a wide range. And then I'll go back and look at his minutes and make sure that, he's playing the same amount of minutes or in a significant change there. But anyways, just wanted to do a quick recap for you guys. Have a good All-Star break, and we'll see you soon.